Friday morning. It is 7:12 a.m. I've already taken a shower and I am dressed. I'm just going to be putting on some makeup. Well, I started putting on makeup and then I realized that I did not put a primer on, and that's a no-no because the makeup would just smear off. I've been using this base tape by Tarte hydrating primer. I really like. I used it yesterday and it was a really hot day in Toronto, like 71, 72 degrees, and I felt like my makeup actually stayed on all day even though I was sweating like crazy. So I got that from a co-worker from at work who has an Ipsy bag. I always find people who have Ipsy bags and they just always end up giving me all their extras, which is much appreciated. So I'm just gonna finish getting ready. Darren's taking a bath. I woke up at like 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 and I kind of was just like looking at my phone a little bit, and then when we got closer to 6, I was kind of looking to see like, oh, maybe I'll see the sunrise off the balcony, and then I decided to take a shower. So yeah, and I'm dressed now. I'm just gonna put some makeup on and make myself some breakfast. I think Darren's gonna go to Tim Hortons and pick up some Timbits, which are really good. And yeah, I've been on a paleo diet, although I haven't really been following it too much here. I've kind of just been trying to make better choices. We've been walking a lot, so I kind of need a little more carbs to help me have energy, so I'm not dizzy. But yeah, I'm just getting ready, watching Annika Victoria's vlog, The Day of My Life in Japan, which is really awesome. So yeah, if you guys, let me see if I can sit you guys down somewhere. I can't find a place to sit you down, so I will come back after my makeup is done. Okay. Okay, so here is the finished look. There it is. I don't know if you can even tell. My eyebrows are a little red. But honestly, this is kind of the color I want my hair. Like an auburn color. Let's get this out of the way. But anyways, so I have this, just a Gap white t-shirt. So I have just a Gap white t-shirt on. And I also have this black sweater vest top that I made. It was a short sleeve. I cut off the sleeves, added this panel. I did a slit, these cool ribbon bow detail to add a little extra pizzazz in the hip area. And then I'm wearing my loft striped kind of culotte pants from a few years ago. And my scarf I got from Banana Republic, and these are from Loft. So leathering is from Madewell. I feel like it's easier for me to see how I'm filming when I look this way into the camera. But yeah, I never even got to explain where we were going today. So we are actually going to be hitting up Kensington Market. Well, my plan is I really want to go to the Kensington Market area for some vintage shopping, thrifting, and all of that good stuff. Darren wants to go to the CN Tower, so we're going to go there first. I have to make my breakfast, so I'm going to get started on that. I wanted to clean up the Airbnb a little more. But yeah, so this is our cute, adorable little kitchen. And so I have some dishes in the sink that I need to clean up. But yeah, I'm going to make myself breakfast and then eat. Darren's coming back with Timbits. That's really happy about. And yeah, we're going to go to the CN Tower. And then from there, we're going to go to Kensington Market area. We've been taking the subway mostly, so we're going to catch the subway downtown to go visit the CN Tower. I've already been there before, but this is Darren's first time going, so it's been the first time for me in a while. So I'm kind of excited to see, if I remember and how it changed. But that is that. I'm gonna get making my breakfast. So this is the breakfast: scrambled eggs and mushrooms, some bacon, grapes, orange juice, and Timbits. I really like those French curler ones. Thanks, babe. Alright, we're getting ready to head out. Finally in downtown Toronto. We're going over there. On Elizabeth House. The CN Tower. I already got something from XL Vintage. Let's go inside. Okay, so one, the horrible job vlogging. Two, Space Vintage is not even open. Really sad about that. Because they're all like old houses, which is really cool. It's really cool. There wasn't there one place called Bubblegum something. There was a place called Bubblegum. Fashion old and new. You can try it there. I mean, look how cool all these places are. Like all these houses, they're so cool. Sub Rose Vintage. I think I remember her talking about that one. That one looks promising. They have a lot of stuff. Urban Catwalk. I feel like that wasn't her thing too. Oh, so that's this, so this, so see bright colors. These beautiful scarves. Skirt is a little too tight. Oh, it's travel boots.
I like cowboy boots too.
Wow.
I always felt like one time I had cowboy boots at my grandma's, but then I wore them for like one winter. I was like,
Raffle. A lot of stuff going on. This is a cute little place called Hi.
Huh?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Taylor and it's been a while since I sat down in front of the camera and really talked to you guys. End of May I went to Toronto with my husband. We had our 7-year anniversary kind of vacation trip up there, and I really wanted to go to Kensington Market area. I watched all of like Anna from There She Goes videos on her kind of like thrift along with me in Kensington Market to kind of get an idea of what places I wanted to go to and hit up while I was there. So I got a few things from there. And then I've really been loving Tiny Acorn. Erica is really amazing if you're into thrifting and vintage, and just her style is really cool. She's in the kind of Bay Area in California, and I've really been loving her videos, and that's kind of what made me kind of get back into vintage. So you'll notice that everything here is basically all vintage pieces. I'm going to start off with the things that I got from Kensington Market. So I don't have a lot. I actually only have 4 items from the Kensington Market area. One of the stores that I really liked, and that's why I really want to show some clips along with me shopping there, was Exile Vintage. That place was so cool. It was a bigger space. It was kind of more spacious when you got towards the back of the store. They had a lot of costumes and stuff there too, but I loved how everything came with a tag telling you what era it was from. This is from the 60s. This actually was on sale. It was $19.99, which was a great deal because a lot of their dresses, you know, vintage shopping can be more expensive to begin with, but I really loved this 60s dress. I love the cream and brown striping. I love the kind of straight lines going through. And I love these little button details. I guess there was supposed to be a belt there. And when I tried it on in the store, all the workers there were just so super nice and friendly and were really helpful. The one lady kind of styled me a little bit, showing me how I could just take a belt and kind of belt it and kind of take it in. It is a large, so it is kind of big on me in like the waist and body area. So I was thinking that I'd probably just add some darts to the back. It does have a zipper and a higher neckline, which I like. And it has, again, this little detail at the neck. But I did buy a skinny brown belt that would work with this to kind of cinch it in. But I really love this dress when I tried it on. There was another beautiful 70s cream, like, pointy lapel dress that I tried on. But I think it was $40, and it was from the 70s. But I tried it on, but I didn't end up taking that home. So that was the one thing that I got from Exile Vintage. Next place that I went was Sub Rosa Vintage. I kept the tag. This shirt isn't really vintage, but it was an awesome, amazing find. On my list, I had put a few things that I wanted to kind of hone in on. Like, I wanted a vintage dress, I wanted a silk blouse, and this was a silk blouse that I found. This beautiful navy tropical print. I work at a resort store. I kind of have to wear tropical prints a lot, and I kind of been liking that. So kind of incorporating this into my everyday wardrobe is kind of cool. It has these buttons down the back, and the thing that really sold me on this was after touching it and feeling like how beautiful this like brushed silk. I looked at the tag and I saw that it was an equipment blouse. It's equipment, size medium. What's cute, they wrote little things on their tags. This one said Tropical Girl, and it was $34, which is an amazing deal because these blouses run from between $90 to $200. So I was really, really excited to get this. Now, the other dress I forgot to mention, guys, sorry. This one is from Sears. So it's a vintage Sears dress, which I thought was really, really cool. Size 16. 100% polyester, and then this equipment blouse is 100% silk. I actually wore it for my sister's bridal shower over the weekend. Last 2 things that I got in the Kensington Market area was from the store Urban Catwalk. This was $2.55, and I wanted to get some scarves, some silk scarves, vintage scarves. There were a lot of different places that had scarves, and I kind of wanted to wait and see because I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I would say Sub Rosa Vintage had like the best selection, but they were a little bit high. Exile Vintage also had some cute scarves, but there was a huge bin I just didn't have the time to look through because I wanted to see where else I could find some things. I ended up getting these 2 scarves. First one is this kind of long rectangle scarf. It's like an abstract floral print with purples and magentas and lavender and some greens. This one is actually inclined, so it's not really like vintage. I mean, well, maybe it's from like the 90s or something. But I just love tying this in my hair. It's really nice for that. Tying on a bag. And then I got this one, which I thought was really, really pretty. I loved the kind of photographic floral print. I thought this was really fun and cool. And the brand is actually Lush. It said designed by Lush, fresh handmade cosmetic, which is like, you know, the place where you get like all the great handmade, natural, like beauty stuff, like soaps and all that good stuff. And this is made from 100% polyester. And it just basically talks about how this is made from recycled bottles. And I thought that that was really cool. And it was made in Vancouver. So I just thought this was really cool. It'd be cool just to wear like around your neck or tied up in your hair or just even on a purse. So these were both $1 each. I got them for $2.50. This is one of the cards from Exile Bitches. I made sure I grabbed as many little cards as I could. I also went to this really cool like vegan treats place. So I had a lot of fun in Kensington Market. It was definitely an experience. I would love to go back there again because there were just so many shops I didn't even get a chance to go to, but we were there for basically the whole day. And my husband was very nice and very patient with me. There was another vintage shop that was so cool. They actually redid a lot of the clothes to make it like modern and cool, and I thought that was so awesome. And it really invigorated me because that's something that I do all the time is I take older thrifted pieces and I try to make them a new life, like refashion them. So I was thinking like that would be so cool to have like a little mini shop just of all like remade, refashioned stuff. I always wanted to do that. So it kind of like sparked this kind of the gears going in my head for that. But yeah. I know this was a short haul, guys, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.